Jade Cargill fans should be worried, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what y'all should be worried with that you're not thinking about, because everyone knows that Jade Cargill is on the sidelines with reportedly an injury. She's listed on the internal roster list as injured. She hasn't been seen in months. They're doing this mystery attacker where she was just laid out in the back on top of a car. She's been posting cryptic posts on social media, including one that had blood on her cheek. The other, she was covered in blood. Heck, by the time you hear this video, maybe she's shared more. But there's been a lot of uncertainty with Jade Cargill, right? Because the initial report from Dave Meltzer, everybody wants to crap on Dave Meltzer, but let's just, and I get it, but let's just break it down from here. It was originally reported that Jade was going to be out for at least 3 months. She was dealing with a very serious injury that they were keeping a tight-lipped on. We don't know the injury. We don't know how long she's going to be out. Then PW Insider came out with this random report on Thanksgiving talking about how, no, she's not injured. It's just part of a storyline. And then all of these media outlets were like, what are you talking about? She's on the injured list internally. They don't kayfabe them. And no, she's been going to doctors and she's injured. We don't know what she's injured with. We don't know how long she's going to be out, but she's injured. Like, where are you getting this? By the way, we have not heard anything from PW Insider in regards to that report. But Mike Johnson is one of the best in the game. So, take that for what that is. Jade Cargill, though, is in an interesting spot because there is such unknown with her status. And WWE has been able to try to play it up as much as possible, right? That's why they did the mystery attacker. That's why they've had it where Naomi, who a lot of people think is a mystery attacker, or even a Bianca Belair, maybe she's the mystery attacker. They've been playing up the storyline. But the more that I thought about it, the more, as a Jade Cargill fan, I have to openly admit, I am worried, and I think y'all should be worried about Jade Cargill. We don't know when she's coming back. The last update that we've heard was she was on vacation over Christmas. There has not been any clear-cut positive updates on Jade Cargill since the PW Insider report, right? That's it. That was months ago. That was Thanksgiving. It's talking about how it was just an angle. It was just a storyline. In reality, no, she's seriously injured. Anytime, and I understand there's medical laws and everything like that, but anytime there's a situation where there's a talent that is injured and there is no, okay, oh, it's her shoulder, or oh, it's her knee, or oh, it's her ankle, right? Or oh, it's her neck, or she got a concussion. When it's always, we don't know. And we don't know when she's coming back. And we don't know the nature of it. We don't know if she's going to need surgery. We don't know if she's going to need just time off. We don't know. When the we don't know, or I don't know, or there is no update, or there is none known, that's what freaks me out. Because as a Jade Cargill fan, I had such optimism. I had such hope for Jade Cargill in 2025. I was thinking, okay, they're going to get her into a singles run. We might get the Jade and Bianca Belair match. Ooh, she can work with Tiffany Stratton, and she can work with Charlotte, and she can work with Nia, and she can work with all these different talents, right? There was a lot of optimism around Jade Cargill. And then this injury angle happened, and she was pulled from War Games, right? And then, oh, well, she's replaced as the Women's Tag Team Champion by Naomi to team with Bianca. And, oh, we have this injury that we don't know about. And, oh, there's no updates. And, oh, we don't know how long she's going to be out. As a Jade Cargill fan, I sit here and I go, can someone just tell me what's going on? Because, like, it's the line in The Dark Knight where the Joker talks about how there is a situation, someone can come up with the worst plan ever. It's never going to work. But everyone stays calm because there's a plan in place. It's the moment where there's not a plan in place where everyone loses their minds. And that's what we're dealing with Jade, because there's such unknown, right? There's this internal optimism that I have of like, okay, Jade's, she's been posting these teasers on social media. Maybe she's not going to be out as long as we initially feared. Maybe, Royal Rumble, February 1st. Hey, she's going to be coming back. She's going to make a big surprise return at the Women's Royal Rumble match. Or maybe even before then, maybe the Fallout episode of SmackDown, maybe the before episode of SmackDown, she makes her big return and she goes after the mystery attacker. I'm not sensing that. Like, now I'm legitimately worried, like, Okay, is she okay? And B, like, does she need surgery? And is like this going to impact her for the rest of her life? And B, from a television standpoint, from a booking standpoint, from a entertainment aspect, as a content creator, when are we going to get Jade back? That's what I'm worried about. That's what I think a lot of Jade Cargill fans are worried about. There's such unknown. There's such a just a line that we cannot see right now because we don't know these answers. We have all these questions and no answers. And Jade has always been like this. She's always been very tight-lipped about her future plans, what's going on with her, what she has in the works. She's always been very, very quiet about that. She doesn't like talking about that in the public eye, to the point where, like, last year, there's an infamous press conference. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Bash in Berlin. Her and Bianca was up there, and someone asked Jade about why did you leave AEW, despite the fact the woman has done, like, legitimately 10 interviews. I have at least 5 here on the channel of her talking about, literally breaking down every reason why she left AEW in depth. And she's like, look, I've already explained this. I don't want to talk about this. I'm focused on the future. Can we stop asking this? That's the type of person that she is. And so now that we deal with a medical situation in which has pulled her out of the ring, a situation in which is physically impacting her career, physically impacting her day-to-day life, and physically impacting her being able to be a mother to her child, yeah, she's going to be very tight-lipped about that, right? But it is very worrisome. It is very freaky to think that we just don't have these answers. And we haven't had these answers for almost 2 months now. And we're going into WrestleMania season. And they're about to kick off, Raw on Netflix, or they already kicked off Raw on Netflix. And we're going into the Royal Rumble, and we're not going to get Jade. And her potential of starting off 2025 is in doubt. And her ability to really capitalize on a very, very good rookie year in WWE is not off to the start that we want. It's not off to the start that she wants, right? Like, there's a lot of negativity regarding it. I'm just wishing that we are in a situation where A, Jade Cargill is okay, and B, that we get Jade Cargill back very soon, back on television, back in a competition role, working with top tier talent, getting over storylines, getting other folks over, letting her develop, letting her continuously prove the doubters wrong. That's what I'm hoping to see out of a Jade Cargill in 2025. Let me know down in the comments area below where's your mind at when it comes to Jade Cargill and her WWE status right now.